Well, today's video is super important if you are applying to a business school. It could be for an MIM program, an MBA program, or an MSc in business management. Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new here, hi, my name is Arif and I'm a second year student enrolled at ESSEC Business School for their Grande Ecole MIM program. Now, when it comes to business school applications, there are many factors that contribute towards a good decision, but obviously all of this is also very subjective. A particular business school might be a very good decision for your best friend, but for you, not so much. So it is very important that you do your own research before applying or joining a B school. So let's start with the first point. Now, this is super important when it comes to business school applications that many students don't focus their energy on. Whenever students are in the process of applying to a business school, they just randomly select 4 to 6 business schools out of the top 10 and don't even see whether this school is a right fit for your path or not. Now, let me give you a small example. If you actually check the Financial Times website for their MBA rankings, you will see that INSEAD is ranked number 4th, while HEC Paris is ranked number 6th. Technically, in the bigger picture, you would think that INSEAD is better than HEC. But this is where you need to do additional research for your own case. From the batches of 2017 and 2018, we can see from a study that at INSEAD, 36% were hired in management consulting, while around 12% for financial services. And at HEC Paris, during the same time, 24% were hired in management consulting, while around 18% in financial services. And not just this, the difference was in salaries as well. At INSEAD, the average package was around $115,000 and the highest ones were in consulting, while at HEC, the highest was for finance at an average of around $120,000. The point I'm trying to make here is that even if INSEAD has a better rank overall than HEC Paris is actually more suited to a career in finance. And similarly, INSEAD is more suited for a career in management consulting. So basically, check whether the school is actually a good fit for your career path and don't just rely on the ranks. Now, the second most important factor when choosing a business school is its location and how many years of stay-back option does the country provide after your graduation. Now tell me, why do students actually opt for business programs? It is to either increase their business acumen, become a more managerial person than a technical person, or climb up the corporate ladder. So it is imperative to check whether the location that you are picking actually provides you with this opportunity or not. There will always be an opportunity of working in country B after completing your business management studies from country A, but don't forget about the opportunities in country A. Ask yourself these questions. Does the country provide a stable job market? Does the country provide you with growth opportunities that you need for your career? And after the location, look at the stay-back option. Here in France, after graduation, you are given a 2-year period to find a full-time job. And this period varies from country to country. A few years ago, UK only gave a 4-month window to students after their graduation to find a full-time job. But from the intake of 2020 and 2021, they increased this period to 2 years for masters and 3 years for a PhD program. Now take the questions that I mentioned in the second point. Does the country have a stable job market? Does the country actually provide growth opportunities? And ask these same questions to the current students that are there. Are they able to tell you more about the school and about the overall job market? And are they happy with the decision of coming to this school? The more students you connect and talk to, the more idea you will have. And apart from actually asking the current students themselves, just type in the school's name in the LinkedIn search bar and check for the students that are there and also the ones that are working somewhere, maybe in an apprenticeship or an internship. This will give you the idea of the job opportunities that you will get when you will be a student there. What sector, what roles, and what kind of domains they are getting jobs in. Is there a particular job function where majority of students are getting opportunities? Let's say it's marketing, then it might be a possibility that the school's reputation when it comes to marketing graduates is quite high in the job market. And if you are interested in marketing, then this school might just be the right one for you. Now similarly, when you are actually searching for current students of that school, also look for students who have graduated in the past 2 to 3 years. Look, where are they working right now? Is it in the same country of the business school or have they moved out to some other country? Then see how many moved out and how many stayed back in the same country. All this information will tell you how the market responds to the graduates from that school. In the study that I referred to earlier, according to the data, if you're looking to work in France, HEC Paris had much better job prospects, while INSEAD had a better international exposure and much larger alumni network spread across the globe. Now let me explain why this point is super important. Let's say you are in your final year in a business school in France, but you want to work in the UK. So after searching on LinkedIn, you find a senior who is graduated from your school who is working in a similar role in the UK. You send him a cold email looking to connect with him and he replies back. You both stay in touch, talk a few times and then build a relationship, and you tell him about your career goal of working in the UK in that particular role. And then a job opens up in his company in a similar role. Chances are that he will obviously tell you about the job opportunity as well as refer you to the hiring manager and the team. And just like that, you have a chance at your dream job because of the alumni network of your school. Now when it comes to the school research, there are a few things that you should look at: the curriculum, the specializations, the student associations and the career services of that school. Now when it comes to the curriculum, some schools have a very shorter program compared to the other schools because they focus on something very different. Some might have a fixed curriculum where almost 80% of the courses are fixed and only 20% are electives, while for some other schools it could be totally reversed. 80% are electives while only 20% of the courses are fixed. So it is very crucial that you check all of this because for every single student the priority will be different. Some schools offer a wide range of specializations while others don't. And thirdly, what kind of student associations are available in the school. If for example you are interested in consulting, it will be a good idea to solve cases outside of your courses. And for this and numerous other reasons, many schools have something called a consulting club. So if your school of choice doesn't have a consulting club, first of all ask the current students why is that the case. You could maybe find out that majority of the students there are not actually consulting oriented. And then finally the career services. Here in France, what we usually refer to as the placement services, it doesn't exist. So you are pretty much on your own if you want to find a full-time opportunity. And that is more or less the case for the entire Europe. But on the other hand, the reason why the career services of the school is super important is because these services actually hold company fairs where they call a certain number of companies for the students, many of whom actually land up interviews and get job offers. So check how many times in a year does your school of choice actually hold these company fairs. Pursuing a business degree can be very expensive, and let's be honest, everybody wants a good ROI. So it becomes very important to look at the financial aid that can be given by that school or by that country. Many students make the mistake of just looking at the scholarships that are provided by the school and miss out on the opportunities provided by the other institution and trusts. For example, if you want to study in Europe, there are numerous scholarships that you can apply to apart from the ones that you get from the school. Some of them I have mentioned in the description below. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you got something out of it, and if you did, do make sure to hit the like button and also consider subscribing to the channel. I wish you all the best with your decision of choosing the best business school for you, and as always, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.